The general theme, what I'll be sharing is in the context of this masculine initiation journey, awakening. And I want to talk about the difficulty of awakening, struggling to wake up and heal.
Free Riga TV, new episode at T17.
I saw this horrifying thing on television this week on one of the news reports. It was this, it's like parents can dial up at the console and look into the daycare center where their child is, and they can see their child on the camera, and they say, I want to be a part of my child's life. I mean, I don't have time to talk about that. That in our world today, we have the idea that it doesn't really take much to make a human being, much less a spiritually initiated human being. You see, I mean, you got to be able to stand in the fire of your aggression without having it break your eyelid. Because when it breaks your eyelid, then you beat the hell out of people you love. And it has got to be able to carry your aggression when you need your aggression without having it break your cup. And so you follow the logic of what I'm saying there. It's like nurturance and mentoring and parenting and eldering help people, help us all, and we are all in this room. We're still working on taking the Elmer's glue, and putting in some of those cracks on our little vessel. And but just to get us clear, it is tremendously difficult to build this thing, so it will carry much energy. Point.
I'm here to documentate progress of projects.
Well, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Look around you during your everyday life and look at how many people seem asleep. Our vessels are so fragile. That thing in us, that pretty wise thing in us, knows that if we allow ourselves to become awake beyond a certain point, we will fragment. And so there is a defensive aspect. We call that in psychoanalysis a defense against these energies, because we know if we get too excited, we'll go nuts in some way. You follow that? So that zombie-like thing we see all around us, this is a defense against all these primordial, wonderful, powerful human energies that are in there, but that we have not managed to help people build a cup that'll hold it.
So, that happened. That was funny. You missed it all. So if you want to see what's going on, what you need here. So I made this temporary kitchen, right? It's actually like,
Wow.
it's better than
Shiny
it used to be.
floor.
Because we have this fridge there and some pasta, very frozen pasta. And then we started buying
And
foods
a
in
lot of
bulk.
folks that have struggled with
So we got some
addictions,
prices that are big.
this is what was going on. They would get to a certain point and they knew they better medicate it. And the addiction itself helped them maintain the structure of their cup. But the point is, do you think that we will make them have a more secure cup to handle their aggression by shaming them? I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, any man here who has had an addiction to struggle with has been eaten by the lover dragon. I always admire you men that have had that much lover energy. But you know what it's like to be in love with a bottle, or in love with a substance, or in love with sex, to the point where it destroys your family life. And so the big thing that we have to think about together as men is our task together at helping each other with our, basic forming that cup. The cup can't run over, like King David said. The cup cannot run over if it is too cracked, if it's so leaky. First thing, we just got to have something that'll carry our basic man self, our basic men energies without breaking on us and having us do something, becoming lost. The whole idea of soul loss that has been talked about by so many healers. You lose your soul when that cup breaks and parts disappear. So one of the things to do, you know, in your basic work, is to figure out what is happening to your cup, your struggle to firm up your cup, so we can get it full, so it can run over. What's happening to cause that? And what parts of your soul have been lost because nobody helped you build that cup? That cup doesn't just happen. You have to have help building that from all kinds of people. And we've given a lot of young people, we've broken their bowls that they were started. You know, here they are, they're sitting at the potter's wheel, they're making a wheel. We come in and we don't get that there's something serious going on here. I mean, they have to pot this thing. You can't give it to them. Somebody can't give you a cup. And so we have to, that's where the respect of the importance of what these young males are doing, these young females, these boys and girls, I mean, they are working on this. So the very first thing about awakening, we got to realize why it's so hard to wake up. How do you stay awake, and how awake can you get before you get crazy? See? How asleep do you have to be to function? You see? To be able to stand being interested, enthusiastic, excited about yourself, your life, your world, that is the goal in terms of forming this self-cup. And it is about how we need each other in order to be ourselves. And we don't just need each other, we need our tribe. When we get together in a group, we will feel whole. You know, I'll use you to make my cup feel better. You know, there's this movie came out recently, The Fifth Element. You know, the cup is the fifth element. The four dragons do not make a self. It is the building of that vessel to hold the human that is the fifth element.
Oh. Wow. But where is everybody? Like Carlos went off and Jasep's is like working.
Yeah, went to get the girl to the bus stop. Carlos went to see his buddy. Mikael is going to Miami tomorrow, so he's doing some stuff somewhere.
I thought we have like
at work.
Work. Who's this guy?
I don't know.
But everybody knows aggression,
Whoa.
and everybody knows you can get lost in your mind, and everybody knows you can get lost in your grandiosity. See? And everybody knows you can get lost in your relationships.
This is cool. We still got like 1 minute left. Not sure if this is like the best episode, but it's surely the fastest.
I'm gonna warm up my butt. I'm going to stand here.
Luckily, we cannot see this.
Oh, did you just make the shittiest episode ever because you have to release really quickly, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, great. I had lots of solar flares.
No time for solar flares. Final statement. We got only 30
Mark,
seconds
say something
left.
important.
Yeah. How is progress satisfying you?
What was this?
The
What are your
progress.
thoughts lately, you know, about people and projects and stuff, you know? Maybe just destroy my lab.
Yeah. So it's,
Well, I'm moving.
It's our responsibility to help you get your cup better. I mean, we gotta work with you on that, and we gotta encourage you to do whatever we can't do that we know will help you, because taking care of the parent is the best gift you can give to the child.
I realized
Why
that.
can't just guys cuddle, you know?
Why can't just guys cuddle? No, I thought with Christians we could cuddle, but with
No,
Joseph-
no.
Joseph
if
was
you are ready to go to toilet with them, yes.
What?
that-
Ray, that's your way.
That's your way, right? Yeah, that's your way, definitely.
Oh no.
No,
Well-
I'm sure that Christians can do a good massage, like, you know, and he wouldn't mind to do a massage to somebody.
I would.
On-
I wouldn't mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
like work. Why would I do that?
Well, in exchange for something.
Oh.
I think it's pretty good.
It's just not too much information. It needs to be
I would look at the hedgehog alone, probably.
It just needs more
filmmakers, because like filmmaking is one part of the residency projects that's happening here. Like Ray.
Television doesn't nurture. You know, television doesn't see the beginning island. See, you know, it's our job. What's our job? Our job is when we're with. It doesn't matter whether the guy's 80 or whether he's 8. You know, we need to know there's an island in there, and we need to befriend that island. We need to be allies of the island, and we need to support that island. And television is passive. I mean, it feeds you a poison, and it does not see you. You're supposed to see it. It does not see you, and they'll do anything to get you to look at it rather than have anybody looking at you. And the only way that island gets consolidated is have some significant other looking at you and seeing, aha, I see that developing. Oh, that's a good thing. When people meditate 15 minutes even in the morning, their anxiety level doesn't peak out as high, and they don't shake apart as early in the day. So that's an excellent point, and we can talk more about that in terms of spirituality tomorrow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.